is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There is much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Out towards the flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Picks it up out wide. Balde serves up a chance! He can get that clear. Lopez with the cross. Now it's Rashford. Rashford dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Simeone. Llorente. Jimenez. And it's Lopez. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rashford. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rashford. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gonzalez, forwards and with intent, have it back and can go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gonzalez with the cross. That's an excellent interception. Pedri. Yamal. Eric Garcia. That's been drilled forward. Llorente gets across to intercept that. Koke. Gonzalez. Yamal. Fermin. Balde. Rashford. Fermin. Yamal. He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to clear it. Crossed in again. Normal. Barrios. And it's played forward. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Yamal. Fermin. And here's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Lopez. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for the shot. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, that is a bit special. I doubt very much that this was in the script. The normal. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kubasi. That's a little off target. Now it's Alvarez. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Rashford, here comes... Can he finish? Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Ferran Torres clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Jimenez. Gonzalez. Kubasi. De Jong. Fermin. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. It's a good run down the right. There's the shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Jimenez. Alvarez. Gonzalez. Bina. Played out wide. That's tidy. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? Balde. And it's Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez. Gonzalez, gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Fermin. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Pablo Barrios is there and he can get that clear. And here's chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Moved on forwards. Koke. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé, forwards and with intent. And it's Lopez. Pedri shifted upfield. Koundé. Fermin. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Rashford. Into the channel. And he decides... Header! Oh, it's come loose. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fermin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. De Jong knocks it out wide. Cleared away. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Balde. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pau Kubasi looking to add to his goal. Eric Garcia. Yamal, now he's off and running. Gonzalez takes a look up. And it's Koke. Rashford. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Dina. Koke. He came in hard, very hard. Gonzalez. Final. Now can he find a finish? And here's decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Koke with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Played it. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Over to the left. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jimenez gently done. Baina spread out to the left. Pedri. It's gone out for a throw-in. Llorente. Simeone tries making a foray down the right. Referee's given a throw. Koundé tries to clear. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Gonzalez does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. Pedri. De Jong. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. And it's Baina. Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rashford. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Simeone. Now he's got space here. And that was very necessary. Throw in. Yamal. Fermin. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Balde. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Koke cuts out the pass. Llorente. Koke. Moved on forwards.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's played forward. Eric Garcia. Lofted upfield. Fermin. Simeone. Gonzalez. Moved on forwards. And that has put paid to that. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rashford. Oh, some tackle that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Barrios. Llorente. Balde wins the duel this time. Vina. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. And there's the shot! And he thumps it clear. Kubasi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koke.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Balde. Eric Garcia. Long ball looking to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Eric Garcia. Fermin. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Lopez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Koundé. Now that's well seen too. Out of play for a throw. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Alvarez. That looks a good ball through. Cleared without complication. Okay, that's a delicate pass. Eric Garcia. Yamal head over towards the opposite flank. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Played towards the front line. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koke. Barrios. Simeone. Oh, red, nice interception. Ferran Torres. And it's Lopez. Rashford. And he's picked out the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played towards the other side. Rashford. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Lenormand can get it clear. Can he deliver? Balde. Rashford. Lopez. Pedri. Yamal. That is lovely. Koundé. And here's Lopez. And here's Yamal. Simeone. And he cuts out the supply. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Alvarez. And it's Llorente. And here's Alvarez. Aimed in towards the centre. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And here's Ferran Torres. Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Alvarez. Played out to the right. In by Llorente. Gonzalez. Tries a shot! Now it's Ferran Torres. The referee's awarded a free kick. Balde. De Jong. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barrios. And it's Baina. Proves too strong. Yamal. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Gonzalez.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Fermin. Jimenez. Koke. Jimenez shifted upfield. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. And that's been won straight back. Llorente. Llorente goes forward. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Eric Garcia chooses to go cross-field. Pedri, aim forwards. De Jong. Yamal. Vermin. And here's Yamal. Well read, and the danger is averted. Koke. Gonzalez. Lenormand, gently done. Pedri. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Vermin. Rashford. Balde. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Lopez. Pedri. Jimenez gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. De Jong. And it's played forward. It's a throw-in. Time to deliver. Lenormand clears it away. Oh, they could break here. Koke. Lenormand. Baina. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. Over to the left. That has been cut short. Pablo Barrios. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pablo Barrios really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Koke plays it short. Llorente with the cross. And the shot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start. Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Yamal. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pedri. This physical challenge. Do have a chance to counter here. He has found a way through. It's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to get it away. Baina. Gonzalez. And here's Gonzalez. Might be to Alvarez! Rashford. De Jong. Yamal.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Moved on forwards. Simeone. Koke. Barrios. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. And it's De Jong. Fermi. And here's Yamal. And here's Lopez. Fermi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets it away. That's a throw. Balde. Lovely feet. Balde puts a cross in. Danger averted for now. Eric Garcia cuts it out. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia. Llorente, that's an imaginative pass. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Llorente. Baina. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Barrios. Played into space. Llorente. That's the throw. Eric Garcia. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Can he latch on to this? Lenormand cuts out the pass. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. De Jong. Pedri spread out to the left. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Can he get onto this? And here's Rashford. Cleared away. Alvarez. Looking to break at pace. Koke. Gonzalez. That's Gonzalez. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Eric Garcia tries to clear. Get a throw in. Baina. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koundé. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kubasi forwards and with intent. And here's Ferran Torres. Always onto this. Yamal. And here's a corner, good chance. That has been knocked clear. Yamal. Koundé. Showing good feet. Chance here to counter. Gonzalez. Koke. Koke shifted upfield. Koke gently done. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Koke. Oh, it's come loose. Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's through here. Rashford. That's good play. Balde tries a cross. Corner given. Pedri goes short. Yamal. And he's heaved it away. Kunde. Pedri. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gonzalez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bina. It's a quick ball upfield. De Jong. Kunde. Yamal. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. Bina. Out to the right. Llorente. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Koke. Barrios. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Pedri. Balde. Rashford. And here's Alvarez. Eric Garcia. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koke. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bina. That's really well manoeuvred. How Kubasi makes the interception. De Jong. Eric Garcia played out towards the right wing. Fermin. Balde. Rashford. And here's Lopez. Rashford. And it's played in. And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Eric Garcia. Pedri. They'll have one final crack at it. Baina. De Jong wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, this looks sharp. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. The pass is intercepted. Barrios. Llorente. Still anyone's game, this. One moment could decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's hit the crossbar. And it's Koke. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Baina. Pablo Barrios! Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. Played into the middle. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Now who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yamal! Llorente gets rid without sophistication. Jimenez with the clearance. Gonzalez. Jimenez. Lenormand. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lenormand driven forward. Kubasi. Pedri looks to the other side. He's making a real surge on the left. Rashford with the cross. Jimenez gets good distance on it.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rashford. And here's Lopez. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres made out to the left flank. Here's the chance to cross. Fired deep towards the back post.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fermin looking for a runner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There will be a throw-in. Simeone played with finesse. And here's Gonzalez.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Long ball upfield. De Jong. Fermin. Pedri. Over to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Balde. And here's Rashford. Balde. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Crossed into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Yamal. Jimenez. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Ferran Torres is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. He's managed to miss it.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
This to double their advantage. And he's put them two in front. Barcelona can't afford to miss another one. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Oh, it's come off the bar!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Barcelona, so down by two, another miss can be game set.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
This to put them two up. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And so the captain steps up. Good take, keeper committed himself.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Barcelona at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it. 3 each. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
That's it! It is done! So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.